13. She went to sleep while eating biscuits and happily wagging her tail with the strangers who had tried to save her. Micah looked like an ordinary, lovable mongrel. She could have been anyone's much-loved dog. Sadly, nobody came forward to claim her, and she died as a stray for no reason at all, other than her beautiful face and body. We will never forget you, Micah. You were loved by those whose hearts you touched. Of 9 puppies whose mother was seized in December 2012 in Bournemouth, only 2 made it out of police kennels alive once the puppies had been assessed by a breed ID expert. The other 7 pups were found to be of pit bull type at around 6 months old and were put to sleep. Rest in peace, babies. You did not deserve to die. You should have been allowed to be puppies and live your lives with people who would love and care for you. The puppy's mother was released once exempted. Budge was seized by Merseyside police as a pit bull type dog. His owner was taken to court, and despite Budge never having behaved dangerously, Budge was ordered to be destroyed. His owner appealed and made clear her intention to judicially review the situation. However, on April the 22nd, despite being fully aware the case was still subject to legal challenges, Merseyside police arranged to have Budge destroyed. Budge died on the 22nd of April at 4:40 p.m. His owner has been left heartbroken by the loss of her best friend, a dog that loved anyone he met. Rest in peace, Budge.
Jackson, seized at 2 days of age as a dangerous dog. He spent most of his puppyhood hidden from the world. Despite the best care on return, Jackson hated existing. Jackson fell asleep in the arms of his foster carer 2010. In 2008, 6 stray dogs were destroyed as type by the Hackney Borough Council in London. Kaiser was held for 9 months as an alleged pit bull type. His owner fought and proved his dog was not a banned breed, and Kaiser was allowed home finally. Once home, Kaiser began to fit and was taken to the vets. Kaiser was put to sleep. He spent his last 9 months alone for a crime he didn't commit. Red was found stray and ownerless in January 2008 by South Gloucestershire Council. The council employed dog warden said of him, "This dog was only about 1 year old. He was highly social with other dogs, even with a Jack Russell that tried to attack him. He showed no aggression. I could touch him all over and kiss his face and cuddle him with no hint of aggression at all. He was well mannered and well behaved, probably the nicest dog in the kennels at that time."
And stable temperament, and was spayed, vaccinated and microchipped. Whilst the charity sought the right home for Stella, she remained in their care and showed no aggression and gave no cause for concern. It was during this time that a police dog handler expressed his opinion that Stella was a pit bull type and must be destroyed. Staff at the shelter tried to raise funds to send Stella to a sanctuary overseas, but were informed erroneously they were not permitted to export or rehome the dog. Mary, a staff member who used to care for Stella, writes, "Stella was a happy, very friendly 3-year-old brindle. She could be a little nervous at times, but loved to fuss and a cuddle and lying on your lap and having her tummy rubbed. And she liked playing ball. She loved going for her walks and was a great favourite with myself and with several of the staff, including 2 of our regular dog volunteers, walkers. We all shed a tear for her, and she is still in my thoughts." Stella was led from her kennel on Tuesday, 13th of December 2005 and destroyed.
Bodie had never shown any aggression towards anyone, but he was seized and ultimately destroyed in 2012 as a banned breed type. Treva was a 3-year-old Staffy Cross and had been part of my family since he was just a baby. He was my son. He was the most loving and gentle big softie you would ever meet. He had never so much as growled at anyone or anything. He was taken from me by a police officer claiming he was a pit bull terrier on June the 10th, 2011. I was told he was being taken to be tested for being such a breed. That was at 9 p.m. At around midnight the same night, 2 officers returned and told me my boy had been destroyed. My family will never be the same again. and we will never get over the loss of our beautiful boy. My 4-year-old daughter still talks about him almost every day and has named him the North Star as the Treva Star. You will be forever in our hearts, Treva. Kilo was seized on the 26th of March 2013 as a pit bull type dog. On the 2nd of April, while being held by the authorities, his owners were told that Kilo had passed away in the kennels. The cause of his death is still unknown. Sleep tight, Kilo.
They say I'm guilty, but what did I do? All I know is I love you. I'm as good as the person you are to me, good as the dog you want me to be. Okay, I'm funny and I laze around, that's 'cause I know I'm on solid ground. I need you and you need me too, but sometimes you look so sad.